France by Sabrina and Kirsten. Today in France, it stands as a Republican government, and the president of France is Francois Hollande. In France, there is one person who is known very well to the people in their history. He is Charles Martel. He was a famous victor at the Battle of Tours in 732. The Christian trumpet captured the western immigration since the Battle of Tours, so he is famous and known as that. In France, their economy is a little bit different from the United States. The government has privatized many of the large companies. Most of their income is from tourists, $79 million a year from tourists, even after World War II. They also have free health and welfare. Just like the rest of the modern countries in the world, media is a powerful tool in France. People in France watch a lot of our American TV shows. It's not much different from the United States, but their internet. They are not as up to date on the internet as we are, but they still use computers on a daily basis, most people, and they speak 4 languages, so it might make their internet access a little harder. They speak French, German dialogues, and 2 others. Most countries have noticed that in the past few years, recycling is a big part of a way to make this earth a better place to live. France, they do recycle in the country, but only to regulations, nothing more to make it better. They just do what they are made to do. They do not have the best system. They actually have one of the poorest systems in Europe, and they only recycle plastic, paper, and metals. As any other country, there are some pretty cities, and Paris is the most urbanized one in France because of the Eiffel Tower, but it has its downs. The buildings are crowded together. The streets are very thin and small, so when there's a lot of people out on pretty days, it gets kind of crowded when people are out and about doing what they have to do. France has an expensive economy, and the average electricity bill in France is over $1,000. It comes close to $1,500. While back in the United States, most people's bills are between $250 to $400 at the most, if you have a big house. France is a part of the United Nations and NATO. It is also an ally of the U.S., just like Afghanistan and Israel. France has a good standard of living compared to the United States. Their life expectancy in 2010 was 81 years old. Compared to the U.S., it was 78 years old. People in France do smoke often, but not as much as the Americans in the United States. And because of the standard of living is better, it also helps them with their life expectancy. France is one of the top tourist countries in Europe. People usually visit the Eiffel Tower in Paris. The most visited city besides Paris is Marseille, where you can go to the wine-producing places, museums, and other historic sites that they offer in Marseille. France is not currently at war, but they do help out NATO operations in Afghanistan. They have been impacted by the tourism, but not in the last couple of years. France has not been in way since World War II. Thank you for watching our video about France by Sabrina and Kirsten. I hope you like it. Go Shalom. Bye.